Amplitude versus Google Analytics. Hi guys, Amplitude and Google Analytics 4 are two of the most popular analytics platforms. But which one should you be using? To help you make an informed decision, I'll explain the main differences between Google Analytics and Amplitude, and we'll consider 5 criteria to see how these two tools stack up. And thank you for using the links in the description. The first thing to understand is that GA4 and Amplitude are two platforms with completely different purposes. GA4 is meant for web and app analytics, while Amplitude is geared towards product analytics. Product analytics, such as the events and reports in Amplitude, tell you why people are using your product. So Amplitude is different from Google Analytics because Google Analytics is more focused on analyzing sources of traffic organic searches. Amplitude is concerned with how users behave once they reach your product, whereas Google Analytics is focused on how users got to your website or app. So let's find out which is better for you. For the features, both platforms offer plenty of features. Google Analytics is a good tool for collecting statistical raw data regarding user demographics, traffic, user acquisition, etc. You can also track various website metrics and your marketing campaign results. The platform shows user trends crucial for your business and product strategy. The data it provides is essential for most companies. GA also has an extensive list of supported languages. On the other hand, you can use Amplitude to analyze user journeys and event streams. It helps you better understand what drives people to use your website and what makes them avoid it. With Google being an AI-driven company, it's only a matter of time before they excel in insights automation, but Amplitude takes the cake for now. Amplitude developers aspire to make different features customizable and flexible to fit different user needs and scenarios. You can use both solutions simultaneously since they focus on slightly different things. Google Analytics allows you to track customer journeys and analyze engagement data, funnels, and similar. It's undoubtedly a stronger brand and might be safer for some companies. It also has much better language support. You can also gather insights and try to predict future outcomes with the help of machine learning. However, GA provides raw statistical data. Amplitude goes one step further because it allows you to filter the information better, offering a more customer-centric approach. You can set user properties, and you can also customize your dashboard in more ways, move metrics important for your project to the top, and so on. The platform also puts more emphasis on ease of use. It provides built-in guidance to help customers understand how to use it. And for the integrations, while GA4 can technically integrate with some third-party tools, it's not the first platform you think of for third-party integrations. Big tech companies are trying to get customers into a walled garden, and Google is one of them. It's hard to argue with their approach when they have a Rolodex of products like BigQuery, Data Studio, GTM, and Google Ads that work together. You can integrate Google Analytics with all significant content management systems. In the case of some of them, like WordPress, there are even plugins you can use to make installation even more accessible. Amplitude takes a more open approach. Amplitude Analytics integrates over 100 different technologies, including Snowflake, Braze, Amazon Web Services, BigQuery, DataZoom, HubSpot, mParticle, Notion, Salesforce, Slack, Shopify, and Google Cloud Services among them. Conversely, GA4 doesn't work as well with third-party tools. For instance, if you built a segment in GA4, how easy can you take that segment and send it to Braze or Iterable? Amplitude has a one-click button you can push to sync it. In fact, Amplitude has real-time syncing, so the moment someone enters a cohort, they can be sent out to Iterable. And for the data retention, GA4 retains your full data for a maximum of 14 months on the free plan. To get around this, you need to get a BigQuery database, store your raw data, and report on it through other tools like Google Data Studio or Tableau. In contrast, Amplitude stores your entire history, giving you more flexibility in how you use and analyze your data. As a result, Amplitude is a better choice if you want long-term access to your data. And for the self-service, Amplitude's user interface is easy enough for anyone to use it. For example, you can build notebooks, which you can use to provide context through data storytelling and dashboards that anyone in your company can view or edit. GA4 lacks comprehensive out-of-the-box reporting. You'll have to build many of these reports from scratch. This isn't necessarily a problem for power users who can use the Explore function to create specific reports. But for those who want to get up and running quickly, GA4 falls short. Google encourages users to get skilled at using Google Data Studio and Looker for reporting and analysis. As expected, GA4 has integrations with these tools, but the usability isn't as seamless as with Amplitude. In contrast, Amplitude provides several starter templates you can use to quickly create a report that's relevant to your needs. The templates include KPIs around activation, engagement, retention, and even resurrection of dormant users. Amplitude still has some work ahead for providing highly customizable reports, but the superior user experience means more resources can be allocated to productive outcomes, like communicating and using data insights. And for the pricing, both platforms offer free plans that small and medium-sized businesses can use without too many problems. However, the one provided by Google is more robust, providing necessary analytics for both small and medium-sized businesses. Both services also come with paid plans. In the case of Google Analytics, it's called Google Analytics 360, and its pricing goes for $150,000 per year or $12,500 per month. It gives access to customer-centric measurement and other features such as unsampled reports, BigQuery export, and data-driven attribution. Amplitude has 3 paid plans: the Starter Plan, the Growth Plan, and the Enterprise Plan. However, pricing isn't shown on the Amplitude site. The specific pricing factors you'll want to consider with Amplitude are volume of events sent, add-ons, additional products. Some customers report prices between $33,000 a year for 25 million events and $40,000 a year for 50 million events. Amplitude charges based on which features you want. So again, it's only worth it if you need the super advanced features and have a ton of users or data to work with. The more events you send about your users, the more you may pay in general. The same applies to a lower event volume and potentially paying less. You do also want to consider implementation costs. So choosing between Google Analytics and Amplitude depends on your business and your needs. With Amplitude, you'll have much more detail about what a user does and collect much more relevant data. But only Google Analytics is able to tell you where users are coming from, something essential to be able to understand which are their intentions. So one of the choices is definitely Google Analytics. As for Amplitude, choose Amplitude if you're a true stalker who needs to see every little detail of a user's journey. Other than that, it's up to you. So yeah, that's it for this video. You can check the links in the description. That helps a lot. Thank you. So hopefully this video will help you out. If it did, leave a comment and click the like button. That helps too. And goodbye for now.